What's up guys, I've been grinding the Crucible like crazy, trying to get footage of some new weapons and some new exotic gear that came into Warmind. In today's video, we'll be going over the new hunter exotic, the Wormhusk crown. Now, how to obtain this exotic, you can acquire this exotic piece of armor for completing the Warmind campaign on your hunter and then visiting Zavala, who will give it to you. Obviously, there's three options, the Warlock, Hunter, and the Titan, but since if you're playing on Hunter, he will give you the Hunter exotic. Let's go over its intrinsic perk. It's called Burning Souls. Dodging begins health regeneration and small bump to health when dodging. So here are my thoughts on its exotic perk. So Burning Souls is the best perk to have inside of Destiny 2 PvP. If every subclass had a Wormhusk crown, it'd be completely crazy. Like every class could regenerate their health, but obviously there's not. Considering that there's only one skill tree out of the 6 in the Hunter class that actually allows for health regeneration, this exotic allows you to have more options to use the subclass that you actually enjoy using and have a little more survivability. The dodge you use doesn't really matter because you're going to use whichever one goes well with that subclass you choose, so doesn't matter which dodge you use to get your health back with, you'll still get it regardless. PvE wise, I could safely say that this exotic will perform well in PvE activities, especially in situations where you're weak or if it's a really high tier activity, but there are so many other exotics that are better suited for PvE activities, like for the Golden Gun using Celestial Nighthawk, like everybody uses that on like main bosses. For the Arcstrider using the Raiden Flux for the extra Arcstrider damage, like it's going to go up by ×3, you know? And for the Night Stalker using Orpheus Rig because you can keep getting your tether over and over and over again. So this exotic really isn't that good for PvE compared to other hunter exotics there are, but I can say if you want to use it in PvE, don't use it in anything like crazy hard like the Leviathan Raid or like a Nightfall. PvP wise, in the Crucible, this is easily the best hunter exotic to be using right now. Not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I'm not saying it's overpowered, I'm saying it's pretty good. It's especially good in that competitive playlist since there's no radar. A hunter can be really slick by dodging and jumping out of an engagement, getting their health back fast, and then re-engaging almost immediately while their target is still weak versus them having a lot more health back. Everybody keeps saying it's overpowered and whatnot and blah blah blah, but in my opinion I don't feel like it's overpowered because a lot of people will still shoot you even if you do dodge, and a lot of people use a grenade to make you weaker. I know a lot of people use Shinobu's Vow or even just normal skip grenades, and if you dodge, the grenade's still going to track you and can still like ticket your health while you're still going down, so potentially you can counter this thing, you just have to use the right tactics. Finally, my ranking is a 10 out of 10. Overall, this is my personal favorite and in my opinion, the top tier hunter exotic to be using in the Crucible. I'm sad to say it is my favorite, but seriously, it's so easy to use. Plus, like considering hunters usually don't get their health back, and I'd rather use this than going in invisible constantly. Yeah, you can use it on a Night Stalker, but I feel like with this exotic, you don't necessarily have to use it on a Night Stalker, go invisible, and try to run out of your engagement, you know what I'm saying? So, if you want to make an overpowered health regeneration build, use this exotic with the Arcstrider Way of the Warrior skill tree and the Gambler's Dodge. Basically, after you get a melee kill, dodging near an enemy to get Combination Blow and Deadly Reach to kick in, you can do a 2-hit melee kill, plus have the health regeneration from the melee, and then you can dodge again and get health regeneration if you get tacked by something like a grenade or a melee or something like that. So considering all you really have to do is get a kill, dodge, 2 melees, dodge, 2 melees, it's super overpowered and allows for a lot of health regeneration and a lot of engagements. Alright guys, those are my thoughts on the new hunter exotic, the Wormhusk crown. If you want to help support me, there'll be a link below to say best way to support me. I'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video, turn on that bell next to subscribe if you'll be notified when I drop some new content on the channel, and then comment what you guys want to see below. I'm making content for you guys, so whatever you want to see, I will put it down below, whether it is a weapon review, weapon comparison, exotic review, exotic gear comparison, exotic weapons, whatever you guys want to see or have my thoughts on something, just definitely let me know in the comment section below. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.